that starts at like 9 or so, and it's like 1:30 here. So anyway, this game is Stories Untold, and it's based on another game that I think was like a game jam thing, or maybe it was just like a short Kickstarter demo or something like that. That was called what was it called? The House Abandoned, and it was just like a game where you're sitting at a desk using a computer with your computer, and it's like a text adventure, and then as you progress through the story, all kinds of stuff happened around you. But now this is the full version. They have 4 different, very different types of challenges. So we're going to start with the old original one, which is going to have me talking a lot, so hopefully I still have a voice by the end of this. But what I love about this is just the attention, the detail to audio, well, and graphical attention. It's just like 100% atmosphere kind of game. So here's the first part. And it did give a warning, there's probably flashing things, which I honestly think developers should just like not ever put flashing crap in their games. Not just because of like people's photosensitivity or whatever, but just it's annoying. Like I've never seen like tons of flashing on a screen and thought, oh, that contributes a lot to the experience. Same with really high-pitched squealing sounds. Like just don't ever do that. Okay. Opinions. And a tip that I did not have time to read. Sorry. Analog, yes. Oh, they are playing this up exactly like a TV show, aren't they? That sounded real SSTV-like. I know it wasn't. That's sort of a analog data transfer sort of thing. I can't remember. There's a name for it. It's kind of like radio teletype. Digital modes. That's what they are. Digital modes through analog signals for that kind of stuff. Yeah, Vinny played just this portion of it. Okay. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but not as idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. You remember being told to look in the glove box before going in. It's good to be back. See, I love it how I type and it like shows up on an interface. Glove box is closed, but appears to be unlocked. Inside is a key, a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. Read note. Should I do like a book on tape voice? The note is from your dad, and it reads, "My son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll soon need to fire up the generator." No, I don't keep doing. "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator on back to get the power and the lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." So now, let's see. Need the back to get. What was the... Oh, he gave me a key. That was the other thing. So I wonder how you look back. Oh, press enter to... See, I like how you can look slightly to the side. Pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's... Oh. Same text. Eh. I have a feeling this is what a lot of people get, is just trying to type loads of things that don't respond correctly. All thanks for the follow, Icarus Reams. You open the car door and step out. The house is grand, sat perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is a front door, and the yard stretches around the sides of the house. The door appears to be locked. You will need to use a key. Use key on door. The door appears... You insert the key, and the door locks, clicks open. Also, the whole game isn't like this. This is just the first part. The part I'm excited for is the third part, which is all radio stuff. Morse code. You insert the key in the door, clicks open, enter home. You step inside the front door into the house to the hallway. It's dark and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. Use light switch. A click and nothing, there is no power. The note should say how to restore it. Leave home. Enter backyard. You take a wall around to the yard. The yard has been well maintained. You spent a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. Look around. Look around you. Look around you. You see a generator in the back wall of the house. Approach generator. Fuel gauge is healthy, but it is manually operated. Turn on generator. Generator, you switch the generator on and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. You walk around to the front of the house. Thanks for the follow, the minor 49er. Enter house. If I'm not reading text, it's just a repeat of what was said before. And the lights come on. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and the living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. Examine kitchen. You walk into the kitchen. You have an important question for me, Mr. Shark. The kitchen is tidy and well kept. There is a door to the utility room, but otherwise it's just a kitchen. Go to stairs. Go to front door. The utility room door is locked. You have no idea where the key would be. Go to hallway. Thanks for the follow, Lady Ashmaker. Hallway is now brightly lit. Yeah. Set of stairs going up. Go upstairs. You walk upstairs. The stairwell landing. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms. Yours and your sister's. Pictures adorn the wall. Walls, images of happy times. Enter my bedroom. You walk into your old room. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift-wrapped box. Look at box. A large gift-wrapped present. The tag says your name. Read tag. What is my name? Who am I? Who are you? Is life worth living? Open box. Okay, what was the question? How much more efficient would humanity be if we had an extra thumb? The thing is that your 4 fingers together kind of act like a second thumb because they're opposite your thumb, and it creates kind of a pincing motion. If you just had a 3rd finger, you wouldn't really be able to make them converge at a single point, which when you have two articulated limbs, the most efficient way to pinch something is and pick up, which are like essential survival skills, is traveling to my right here, is to just pinch 2 together. So a 3rd thumb, I think, would just, first of all, I don't think it would ever evolve that way, but if we just suddenly had it, I think it would interfere with everyday life. I'm usually streaming at 7 or 8 a.m. for you, Shalog. Well, sorry about that, but this is my time of night as an American. Don't understand open box. You unwrap the gift excitedly. You can't believe it. Dad has found your old computer, a Futuro 120K plus 21. How am I going to remember that? Futuro 128K. I don't know if that's 21 or 2L or whatever. It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. Your old bedroom. So many good memories in here. And oh my god, this audio. On your desk is a Futuro. Yeah. Oops. You start to plug in the computer. The computer is all set up and ready to go. Test. Okay. I need to stop traveling around my room while I'm talking, apparently. The computer is all set up and ready to go. There is a game in here, too. Start game. You put the cassette in the computer and press play. Pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's clearly neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box. Can't stand to be near this place. Inside is a key and a handwritten note. You take both. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, "Get out, get out. Get out, 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 get down." No, get out. You pull up the driveway in the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's clearly okay, it's the same stuff. Is it just my voice audio that keeps messing up, or is the game audio messing up too? Okay, well, that was me moving stuff. Now I hear, crackle. It's funny, it only happens when I'm streaming too. Because I record audio, but actually I'm using a different device when I there we go. Huh. Weird. Because maybe I should just force, I won't do this now, but force my microphone to be only, to be mono. Because there's really no reason for my voice to be stereo right now. You force the warped car door open. The house looks abandoned. There's a yard in the side. Wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. Oh, sounds like my apartment. The door appears to be locked. You unlock the door. The click of the lock hurts to hear. You reluctantly step inside the front door. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell, stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hands. You feel compelled to read it over and over. It's too dark to read, but it feels weird to the touch. There's no power to the lights. Generator must be off. You go back outside, coward. You step through the debris to the backyard as monotonous microphone enters the right ear. The grass is overgrown and weeds crawl up to the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. You clutch the note, needing to look around. There isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. Go back to the front of the house. You reluctantly step inside the front door. Afraid of what you might see, you flick the light switch on. The lights flicker on and off. The walls are falling apart after years of neglect. Upstairs, the sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in the house. This can't be. Somehow, the alarm stops. You are still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. This is a kitchen and a living room. There is a kitchen and living room adjacent and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. You go into the kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal, and there is a carcass on the table. There's handwriting on the wall, and the utility room door has a red X painted on it. Examine carcass. You look closer, but can't tell what it is or what it was. Read the wall. In blood, the number 1986 is smeared across the wall. The door is locked. I can't get in there, not yet. Seems... okay. Oh, you're right. The paper now feels like fabric. It's covered in blood. And you can just make out the words, "There's nothing for you here." The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. You step back into the hallway. Your shoes are wet. You're still in the hallway. The noises have stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. You enter the living room. The living room, although hardly an appropriate term, the furniture is threadbare and worn. The note is fixed to your hand. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this. I don't care if you want it or not." You return to the hallway. You're still in the hallway. Oh my god, am I just permanently in the right ear now? Here, this might be loud. Testing. Test. Noises. Test. Okay, now it works. Whew. But it's gonna break itself. I think it just did. Well, weird. I actually do have another of this same type of oh god, oh god, oh god. Test. I have another of this exact same type of cable. I should just try switching it out. Okay. Now you're still in the hallway. The noises have stopped, but you feel a presence. There's a kitchen, living room adjacent, the stairs leading up. Go upstairs. You head up the stairs. They creak. Same but different. The landing has access to your pick up phone. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do, however. You consider the worst. Relief. The pictures are of your family. The eyes have been scored out on all of them. You enter the bathroom. The bathroom feels disgusting. Every surface is covered in a layer of oily grime. The sink is a haven for all kinds of bugs. You step back onto the landing. Enter sister's room. Jennifer's room is boarded up. You can't bear this. Unboard door. Break down door. Sit down. Wallow in pity. Cry yourself to sleep. Rethink life. Wander around. Okay. So Hulk out. Noises. Enter. Fix audio cable. Buy new composite cable. Wonder if I just did this. Test. Hello. Okay, panning does nothing. Never mind. Enter my bedroom. The door is bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. 1986. Enter 1986. Four-digit combination lock. Let me look at something real quick. Okay. Use lock. You grab the lock. The lock is rusted, not used in years. The key in your hand weighs heavy, the note heavier. You grab the lock and can now input the code. Wait, let me put a wrong one in. You need a working 4-digit code. The lock clicks open. Same but different. The landing has access to your sister's room, your room, and the bathroom, but it's sister's room. But wouldn't your sister's sister also be your sister? I don't know. Open bedroom door. Look around. The bedroom feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of your computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 9999. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. You grip the note tight. Read note. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry. Mum. I'm sorry, Mum. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take. Even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I can be with you now. There's nothing left to do. And consumed and confused, this has to end now. Turn off the lamp. Oops. Sit down on desk. Wait, on... The note is reading, get in the door, get in the room, get in. Do it, go. End. You were pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. It was all... it. Oh, please, stop. It was all your fault. It was all my fault. Say it. It. Just say it. It! It was all his fault. It was all my fault. It be my fault. I reckon it could have me encanta. It was all my fault. Well, that was the original game. Here's the next part. I still really like that. It's clever. So now here is the lab conduct. Like sloshy noises. That's what I do in my spare time. And I'll say I am reading everything you guys say. They managed to have a twist ending in the text adventure that wasn't based on a story itself, but the experience of playing the game. It's very, very meta. Okay, so here's the lab conduct. Enter future. Technology. Progress. VHS. Technicolor. High quality.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay. No, I obviously remembered all of the things that were just mentioned. Oh god, this looks almost exactly like the computers that my local library used to have, except it was like orange instead of green. You type the first letter of the menu item that you wanted to jump to. It's like the clackiest keyboard known the mankind. Experiment 1, Eternal Analysis. Subject J 1986 Mem is enclosed in the solid outer layers. Or enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. Solid outer layers. Okay, so we got electromagnetic spectrum, concentrated light, acoustic resonance drill press, safety instructions, equipment layout, safety first. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. Well, as per your agreement, follow all instructions exactly. Alright, so I just got to X-ray the artifact. Is number 1. Required apparatus. Camera, monitor, and CC86 X-ray device. So this X-ray device was manufactured in Mexico. It's the CC86. TV input modes, R3, IR. I don't know what R3 is, but infrared and X-ray. Oh, R3 equals RGB full color. Oh, infrared X-ray. Okay. So I need 3 things: camera, monitor, X-ray device. So, oh, I can zoom in a little. That's cool. Manual shaky cam. The whole game isn't just this sort of like computer interface thing, and there's a whole console of control things behind me. I'm just trying to figure out how to get over there. Equipment layout. The test chamber. Grill monitors, sync master, TV unit, camera. Okay. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. Well, there you go. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. Here we go. Monitor. Yes. I love interacting with just big machines, being able to just click the button to turn it on instead of push E while looking at it, kind of thing. R3. Now where's the X-ray unit? Just gonna make sure. Equipment layout. X-ray unit is the one underneath the drill. A lot of this equipment looks so much like the ones that I used at my when I was DJing on the radio. There's lots of old school stuff. 8 tracks. I got to sign off every night of my show with an 8-track. And I also got to power down the radio antenna, which was pretty cool. I'd like rotate these discs to tune it to just the right frequency, because you couldn't just shut the antenna off. You had to gradually power it down. So I had to power down the antenna about like a third of the way, and then hold down a red button, and then I watched these numbers decline. I actually got a video of this, but it's not on this computer, so I'm going to try to find it. And I'd watch the power reduce, and then I'd put it down even further, and then reduce it even more, and then more, and then more, until eventually it said 0, 0, 0. And I'd have headphones on while this was going on, and I could hear like the static slowly fade away, and then I got to like shut off all the other systems, and it was just so cool. And I would purposely do my show, because it was at night, I would shut off all the lights in the studio so that it was just the lights of the mixing board and all of that shining up at me. There's a photo of me in the booth. So I'd have all the studio lights off, and it was just like red and yellow lights shining everywhere. And I'd do my show. It's kind of like I do my streams right now. I'd just be like real chill and just playing some more. Wouldn't play the type of music that I play on this stream. That's way too chill for most people. I would actually play some like more down-tempo electronic kind of musical. Anyway, drill, monitor. I want to see what else I can do with the monitor. So here's infrared mode, X-ray. X-ray, Tango, Foxtrot, Bravo. I know the whole phonetic alphabet too. Okay, well these things are on. Let me go back. So I'll do this first time, I'll just do everything how it wants me to do, and then maybe I'll just try to like fail as many times as I can another time. In solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact, determine its internal.
If you are ever unsure of what to do, reread the experiment and consult the manual. It'll guide you through the operation.
Thank you, the only Dr. Feelgood. Where is solid outer layers? Oh no, the resolution that I'm running this at, I can barely tell what this text says. Okay, well it's green. It is green. It's good. Oh, I gotta charge X-ray device. Oh, and camera monitor and charge the device. I think it's already charged, is why it's green. Okay. Awaiting X-ray data. Sync master. I think I used that to unclog my drain the other day. But is device already in it?
Okay, good work. The X-ray is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material, and no signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
But what am I examining? Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Alright, so we lasers now. Concentrated light. We need the laser generator set. Set wavelength, monitor set to RGB. Okay, so monitor needs to be RGB. LZR2. But safety first. Oh, it is off. Okay. RGB. LZR 11. And we're looking for low-powered red laser to begin. And what are the different frequencies? 650 nanometers. Okay, let's start with 650. Oh my god, I love this interface so much. Makes you feel smart.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try a high frequency.
Experiment 2B, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase the laser to green. 510 nanometers.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Why is a heart emitting a signal? Experiment 2C. Demonstrate. Increase to blue laser. Whoop. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. This arcade machine runs MAME. 455.
you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged. Let's push further.
Experiment 3, resonant frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 Hz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. Give us a sign. Oh wow. One of my ears just started ringing in real life, and it's creating this dissonant tone between the tone that I'm hearing in the game. Oh, that was weird. Maybe we're trying to discover love. You have a heart. Square, sine, sawtooth. Not a fan of sawtooth. TBH. Signal generator. Amplifier. Gotta turn this off. Signal generator. Right here. And is it set to sine? Sine wave. Frequency. 250 Hertz. Oh, yes. Yes. That is good. Just the interaction. And I think oh, the amplifier. Wait. Gain set to 1. Need more resolution. Looks like 5 and 10. Did I not set it to the right type of waveform? Squares? No. Oh, that's handy if they show that. Oh, okay. So that's 0. So I just gotta barely nudge it up, I guess.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
"3B. Increase the frequency to 500, amplifier to 5. 500 Hertz sine.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there a risk of damage? What about volunteers? Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
They're trying to discover what is love. Love is free. 3C, switch square wave. 500 hertz, gain 5. Get ready for a square wave, y'all. It ain't gonna be pretty. Okay, square isn't as bad as sawtooth. Ooh.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement. I know this might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
I think the heart is a fan of the early Final Fantasy games. 3D. Gain 5. Square wave. Frequency up to 1000 hertz. This is gonna really hurt. Ready for this?
Full activity registering. We did it.
Rest in peace, Avianite.
Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Experiment 4, connection. The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Well, first of all, I'm turning this thing off. Protective casing. Proceed to drill the surface. Need to read the manual about this drill. Doesn't sound very safe. Turn it on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are off. When ready, trigger sync master as normal to begin drill insertion. You look away for 5 minutes and we're all freaking out. It's true. If there's nothing left to drill, what are we gonna... Right. Ooh, we gotta love that noise.
How do you feel?
Good.
Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
No, I'm good. Let's keep going. The glow of a computer monitor in a dark room. Thanks for the follow. Bernie Lomax. Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. Can we drill it again just to make sure, you know, like... Can I...
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this might be,
Flashing lights.
but you can do this. It's time to remember. Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
New data connection ready. I just want to stare at it for a while. Hello, just Wheatley here. Continue experiment as normal. Don't mind me, just gonna be over here in the corner. Just flashing lights at you. Oh, wait. Oh. Was that my 13th birthday? You wake up.
Remarkable. You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
You wake up in a cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. The airlock is clamped shut. It's controlled remotely. Open cryopod. Oh, okay, that's the error. Thanks for the follow, Jamba. Welcome to the stream. Impacted. Planet's surface is torn a hole in the ship hull. This atmosphere shows that you're engraved. You have to get out of here. Maybe I don't want to open the pod if the ship is full of poison gas. Look around. Move to terminal. You are now stood next to the computer terminal. Ah, it's so British. Examine. Monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks unusable. Airlock manual controls are locked shut. It requires a security override. Push buttons on terminal. Look at hole. You tap at the screen and the airlock door splutters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Sputters to life. Okay. Enter airlock. The airlock is opened. The noxious atmosphere pours in. Exit.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
We'll get ready for another one of these. Squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to the vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Enter vehicle. Open vehicle. You look around to see yourself by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding. Examine lights. Speak to the damaged airlock and follow your name. Next to the ground, next to everybody. The lights are blinding. You can make out a silhouette, but you will need to move some of the surrounding wreckage to get a better view. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Thanks for the follow, Rasferbell. The lights that surround you attack your senses. Crawl inside. The image of the wreckage behind you is overwhelming. Every answer remaining strength, you move away, left for the wreckage for you to carefully. Throw me a bone here. The lights that surround you now attack your senses. Help! You move wreckage? Close eyes. Look away from light. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Approach figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Time for another dosage. We awake. The room is silent, only for a quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We awake now. The room is silent, only for a quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Look around you. We are in a bed in a small and artificially lit room. With a single door, there is some sort of writing pinned to the wall.
This doesn't add up. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Adjacent to the display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. Look at wall. Symbols seemed to indicate where our body they had cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Pull out. Oops. Be totally cool with this. Consider aliens to be awesome. Pull out cables.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chests. Together we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Leave room.
Doctor, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
So it is really happening. Here we go. Yeah, now he wants me to stop? Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. I don't know how it works. What this host does. The door closes behind us. A lock clamps shut. We are alone together. It was an access code terminal for a while. Oh, there we go.
Mr. Asian, it is using you to control the other entities remotely. Please do not continue. You must cooperate with us.
It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you/I/we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Cooperate and do nothing. Be complacent. Resume apathy. Don't do any harm. Open door. Read codes. Read. Oh, I already did that. It was an allowing command. It is many other hosts on the. It's some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets, with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your/its/my/our ship. Examine device. Look at device. Use codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
Cryptograms, eh? Left, right, change glyph, arrow keys up and down, select row. I bet people who've played this before are like, let's see if he gets through this part. This seems like a very very cryptic part. Crash site might be where I saw those trees. Could be. This seems to be a lot about recalling memories. Okay, so I see 3 different bits of information, 3 different columns, but I only have 2 available to manipulate here. Okay, but I can't even change the ones on that side. So if I go with what I see on the first one, is that, I think. Not right. Okay, well, See how many different variations there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and then it stops. There's 6. Do all of them have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And are they all the same? These are things you need to check. Okay. So let me try. I did the first one, but let me double check. Okay. Now let me just imitate the one that I see right there on the side, which is probably the first one I should have tried. Oh, but I can't match that one exactly, but I can get kind of close. I don't think they're similar enough. Try looking at the orb. Perhaps. Okay. Yeah, they still haven't caught me. Like, they're really taking their time for this to be an emergency. They're just all sitting there, just waiting. So the double one, the first one is right. And the double, I'm looking for that one. That. Okay, now the next one. Right. I'm glad it just immediately completes once you've gotten it.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
This is fine. But I want to play with computer things more.
Station. Please, don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please, don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Station, this will haunt you.
I like it. Wait, that guy's name was El Guapo? The good looking? Okay. Yeah, I don't know, the orbs seem pretty chill. I agree. Could probably be arrested for indecent exposure for all that flashing they were doing, though. Maybe it's just it's like a barcode scanner in the future. They're just like ensuring that products are tallied up for taking inventory. Here is the station process. All right, this one. May need to look beyond the screen to progress. This game's gotta have Easter eggs, hidden stuff. Just reeks of that kind of thing.
Station 3, do you read me?
Yeah.
Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild. Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
So when I see that map of Greenland, I now immediately think of Penumbra, because that game took place in Greenland, and it's like one of the only games I've ever heard of with that kind of setting. Yeah, and the voice acting is pretty good. I mean, that's usually the big complaint to people, like, oh, voice acting sucks, but I think it fits it well. They're not trying too hard to sound professional, like they're acting natural. These images of this child are all over. It sort of reminds me of the episode of Beyond Belief that a very select few of us, I don't think anyone in the chat right now is there, but where this guy was looking at a photo and he's remembering what this old man said. He said, like, there is more behind every photo, or something like that. Every picture. So then the kid, once the old man passes away, the kid goes and finds the photo and it's in a frame, and he turns it around and he opens the back off of it, and then there's just like a bunch of really valuable coins behind it. He's like, oh, there's more behind every picture, huh? And then he's rich or something. It's because the old guy that he was talking with just suddenly died one day, and no one really knew him, but they knew he was rich, but they're like, he doesn't actually have any money in his bank account. How is he rich? And then the old man revealed to the kid, well, how did inherit his valuable, yeah. So it was all riddles and stuff. Anyway, so what I like about this is this is all accurate. This is like the kind of stuff that you would actually have on this sort of receiver. Like it says, you know, AM and FM, so amplitude modulation, frequency modulation, then USB and LSB are not universal serial bus, but it is upper sideband and lower sideband, which are two ways of tuning a receiver, and they're considered really low power ways of broadcasting a signal. So a lot of amateur radios will use USB or LSB, and usually within a wavelength they'll reserve the upper side and the lower side for specific types of conversation. So like FM and AM both use what's called a carrier signal, which is like, I'm probably getting some of these facts wrong, but carrier signal is like a really high power signal that has two sidebands, and you tune your radio into this to the carrier signal. So basically very expensive, huge amounts of power used to broadcast in AM and FM, but then they discovered in more recent times that you can eliminate the carrier signal and have a receiver replace the removed carrier signal with its own, and then you can just pull information, I guess, from one of the sidebands. So now suddenly that technology, that ability, allowed just anyone in their homes to broadcast their own radio transmissions that could go all around the world. So like the USB and LSB are really important in that advancement. And then CW's continuous wave, which does not carry any type of voice. All CW is a single, it's just a single tone. It's a signal that exists or it doesn't exist, meaning that Morse code is how you would communicate with that. So it's like CW, like it's, you close the signal or open the signal, and that's how you get things like dots and dashes and things like that. And people still do that these days. Like a lot of amateur radio operators will talk to each other using just a signal that they cut in and out. And then just different types of tuning. So this is like really fine amounts of tuning, and then the more pluses are the faster that it goes. Different, just the power. It's just tuned to AM. You know, they call these waterfalls. These are like ways of visualizing different frequencies where it scans neighboring frequencies so that you can use your tuning knob to see where you want to tune to. And it's cool how you can get a visualization like that. So anyway, and I love how they have like the gridded pixel resolution. You probably won't be able to see it in the stream, but like I can actually see the pixels on this TV. Enter passcode. Could it be? I had to click on it. What? Immersion ruined. Is this a touchscreen CRT? (0303) 1968. Boom.
There he is.
Finally, what took you?
Is the microphone still broken in station 3?
Yeah, it's broken.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay.
Jason?
We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm gonna get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Oh my god, this is like Firewatch, but considerably more badass. Screw your scenic, forested area and sunlight and people on vacation.
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
But no, the last one took place in 1986, not 1968. Oh my god, I would just love to have a multiplayer game where you have 3 stations like this. Each station receives and sends different signals, and you use different technology, but you're just talking to each other through the microphone. Or maybe you have to talk through other means. But oh, amazing would that be to have like this whole setup like we're seeing here, but you're actually all collaboratively solving puzzles with some surrounding story to it all, not just like solve for X, but you know, it would be like an interesting story progression. Oh, I mean, not just the radio stuff, but like the other things too. Like imagine you'd working in a lab of some kind. One person manages the camera and like the positioning of all the different things around the test subject, while the other one is reading out instructions. And I don't know, the third person can just be listening to music. I don't know. Okay, so 1930, input broadcast authorization key. Let's turn this baby on. Yeah. Oh yeah, it lets you use the knob. Oh. I feel like there's gotta be an Easter egg of some kind when you tune it to the year, because that number has been reoccurring. Oh, FM.
14.
Oh, number stations, yes.
13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3. 13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3.
This, for the original Mac OS, this voice was called Fred.
13, 0, 14,
I believe it was developed by Apple.
9,
I used to play with his voice all the time. It was really cool.
13, 0.
Okay, Fred. Code would reference abacus. Line 1, line 2, 3. This is a systems test. Traceback code is case sensitive. Ooh, that's good to know. Confidential. So, rumor has it there is a microfilm. Oh. Yeah, I want it. Oh, this is all transmission related. You know, if my microphone, I mean in-game lore microphone, is not working apparently, I could probably fix it. You know, just let me out back. Why aren't you letting me access this stuff? See, look at it, it's not even powered on. That's why it's not working. Okay. So, abacus. This makes me want to find a microfilm machine in real life. So if you don't know what microfilm is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's actual film, an emulsion. I don't know if that's the right term. Then it's really, really tiny, and libraries used to store all kinds of scanned-in documents using stuff like this. Okay, how do I? There we go. Oh my god, and you have to focus it too. That is amazing. The only complaint so far is that... Oh, speaking of which, you guys can't see it, but I just got an error message. It says the game crashed. It'd be great if you could send this to the developer of the game. Fantastic. Right when I was about to complain, it crashed. It's like, you shall not complain about this game. But what I was going to say, so my only complaint is that when you're running in windowed mode, in a smaller resolution, it's really hard to read some of the text. I think you'd have to go outside to fix it, and judging by how it looks outside, you probably end up dead. Maybe. They don't want to listen to you because you keep getting stuck in the right ear. I know. All you... See, this is why they call me a monotonist. I can never be in two places at once. It's like really fitting that that's the type of audio issue I would have. Oh no, it's... I have to go through... Let me skip. Skip. Please. Skip, please. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna speed through to catch up to where I was. Oh shit! Vinesauce is auto-hosting me for 102 viewers. It's about to get a little crowded in
Station 3, do you
here.
read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild. Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Is it just gonna keep crashing? Do I have to watch? No, Vinny didn't stream tonight as far as I know, so it was an auto host. Probably just means that like Direbor or someone signed offline. No, please. Don't keep crashing. Not sure what I'm doing different. At least it's not OBS crashing. My favorite part, too. Okay, if it crashes again, I'm going to, here. Wait, does it? Oh, it pauses when I tab out. Dang it. I'll turn the music down a little bit. So, yeah, if it crashes again, I'm probably just going to try maybe going at a different resolution, I guess? I'll see you later, Awesome Kenobi. Thank you for stopping by.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign,
Just
man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
Won't touch anything. Wait till he's done talking.
3, log in. Quit fucking around.
Please don't do.
There he is.
Finally, what took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3?
Partially.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never
Okay, come
done
on.
any of this stuff, so I'm not going to
Is there any way to save?
be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get
Jason.
suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Damn it! It crashed again. Did anyone else who play this have it crash so often? Wait,
Okay, 3, we're
what?
up. Do whatever it is
Okay.
you're supposed to do.
It just shrugged off the error message. I'm totally cool with that. Just move the error to the side and keep playing the game. It's a troll error.
14, 9, 3. 13, 0, 14, 9, 3. 13, 0, 14, 9, 3. 13.
Okay. Watched KY stream this and it didn't crash. Well, I guess I just have troll crashes. Hopefully it stays that way. Oh boy. As cool as the microfilm thing is, I can see this getting a little annoying after a while. I'm not gonna read all this out loud, but it's like just saying thank you for being a part of blah blah blah. Your job is to better help the nation. Operator of one of our remote monitoring stations will be responsible for monitoring radio frequencies. In the event of national security emergency, you'll be asked to monitor the input live, redacted, without question or hesitation. Carry out any maintenance needed on site to ensure continual running of the station. Then redacted, should such a situation arise, all intruders should be blank. You're instructed to meet the supply ships and ration food accordingly to ensure the station is continually well stocked in case of blank. Your 14th and 15th molar teeth. Wow. So what's interesting is all the redacted parts. Oh wow, now it's like... Uh-oh. I think the error decided to get serious. Oh. Well, even though it's crashed, I think it's interesting that in all the places that are crashed out, that it or that are redacted, have letters written on them. Like up here it says A, down here it's like SA. Then it has the word thank you, to thank you for. Then it has DASA. That might be important later. See if I can ignore this error. This is like the troll error's bigger brother. It's like, I heard you were ignoring my little bro error, and I'm here to bust up your shit. Anyone who's played this, do you know if when you exit at a certain point, will it save that spot so I can skip the whole intro, or do you have to watch the entire thing each time? Like maybe I should try properly exiting after the intro sequence, so that I can have like a save state. Let's see, what options do I have? Doesn't look like it has any like in progress. You can either unlock everything, which is a cool option. I mean, well, this is... So let me check something. I'm just gonna check if there's like a whole bunch of instances of this open at the same time. That sometimes happens where like it never fully quits. And then they just pile up and everything goes to hell. Oh, looks like it did exit out completely. Wow, gonna hear this intro
Station
many
3, do you
times.
read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild. Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
Okay, well, I was hoping it would say like save and quit. Here, let me just do the first step if it lets me. And then I'll quit how it wants me to.
What took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Huh. Yeah, the game just really does not like me. Maybe this is a part of a meta game. Let me check something. It says it puts the crash report next to the executable. So what if I open the folder? Okay, so here I'm making a game out of a game. I'm gonna read the crash report, see what it says. I know you can't see this. Try previous level if it will crash too. Yeah, none of this is gonna make sense. Ah, darn. So it's like really looking forward to this game. It did just release recently, I think, too. Also, this is Unity. I can see that from the crash report. It says Unity engine debug bindings. Save data pinned to game state. Errors related to Fmod audio. It says please add a Fmod studio listener component to your camera in the scene. Now this means nothing to anyone, but it's gonna keep doing this. Yeah, I just have no idea. Is there an error code? The actual error message just says, oops, the game crashed, the crash report folder named, and the name of the folder next to the game executable. It would be great if you could send this to the developer of the game, which I think that's the default message. Okay, so I'm gonna try what was mentioned. See if I reload a previous one, if it will let me jump around, because maybe what I could do, if it lets me jump around, is to unlock everything and then just go piece by piece as it crashes. Oh yeah, there are people reporting crashes on the forums. Of course, like the response is, send your crash report to the developer. I know this is a really riveting stream all of a sudden. Right, lower resolution. If I go any lower, I won't even be able to read anything. I mean, I'm already running at a 12 or 1280 by 720. The developer's response is just say like, we haven't been able to reproduce this ourselves. One suggestion is just to log totally out of Steam and log back in again. And someone said that apparently logging all the way out of Steam and going back, they didn't get any more crashes. It's worth a shot. Here, listen to some ambient noise while I do that. Dramatic Steam resetting sound effects. Okay. Now, just gonna check if it saves different parts of the chapters. Or does it just go right to the beginning again? Oh, it goes right to the beginning. Yeah, I guess they don't want you to just start part of the way through, which from a game developer standpoint, I can see that. I mean, they didn't expect that people would be getting errors. Here goes this again. These models look fantastic, though. Oh yeah, the game isn't up. That would help. Here we go.
Station 3,
Fingers crossed.
Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild. Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking around.
There he is.
Finally! What took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you, though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever
Set it
it's
aside.
the one to involve us.
Just let the
Shit.
air linger
Okay, what do we
below
do
my
then?
window.
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any
No,
of
it doesn't
this
let
stuff,
me
so
skip.
I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Okay. First one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm going to get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
03031968. That could be the year. It might come into play later. Have I ever played Stanley Parable? I have not, actually.
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Speed run. I mean, at this rate, I can probably remember what it is.
13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3. 13, 0, 4.
Code word abacus. Vestinio log. Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was. I'll just try to go to relevant info. Yeah, it's just gonna keep crashing. If it didn't take so long to get back to this point, I could just try a lot of other things. Verifying the cache and re-downloading. Well, how big of a download is it? Oh, it's almost 2 gigs. All the stories seem interconnected. I'd rather not just skip that one altogether. Yeah, my computer just doesn't like microfilm, it's true. Okay, I'll just verify cache or integrity of game files. All this has been out since February 27th. Oh, it's almost been out a month? Oh, I thought it released a lot sooner than that. Oh. Oop. Well, this will be my last attempt. See what happens also if I do Wait a minute. Yeah, so if it crashes again, I will probably just sign out for the night. Because I do have to get up pretty early tomorrow. I was hoping to just fly through all of these, but... and then I'll send my crash reports to developers and stuff. Now one more time. Con.
Station 3, do you read me? Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
Oh. Just noticed a big grid of numbers up in the corner.
1-3, log in. Quit fucking around.
There he is.
Finally. What took you?
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you, though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Cheating the system here.
Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather, so I can't process the signals myself. 2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's
Alright, well, I have the
Honestly,
microfilm ready.
You could do this in your sleep.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm going to get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
It is a cool thing about number stations, is that they usually have a very specific window of time that they appear in. So they're not just always listenable at any time. It's like people who have this kind of equipment, they'll just
Okay, 3, we're up.
sit and
Do
scan the
whatever it is you're
airwaves
supposed to
at
do.
regular times to see if it changes. Oh, number stations are a whole thing in themselves. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. Is it 13, 0, 14, 14? Oh, is it 8, 9, 3? 13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3. Oh, damn, I'm good. Alright. It's gonna crash any minute now, isn't it? System.exe de. So it's like running that executable with those parameters. Allocate 202A. Output log false. Is case sensitive, okay. Oh. Output space log. Why don't we want to log?
Okay, my light here just turned green and the signal stopped. So I think you did it right. Next one coming up in 30 seconds, apparently.
Don't leave them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for, but I know we have to make them top priority or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on top of it. Okay, there it is. Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
I like the sound of creepy. 3500 USB. I wonder if it's this radio that crashes it. Because it seemed to be a sound-related thing, like some sort of... anything that would just continually emit sound, because it would crash at what felt like a set period into the game. It wasn't like I would click something and boom, it would crash. It would just wait. So let's see if it crashes after I turn this on for a while. Here's our waterfalls. Our reverse waterfalls. Yeah, this doesn't really sound like FM noise. Remember someone I was talking to earlier, who's a radio expert, was saying that they got the sounds of the noise mixed up. CW does kind of sound like that. But USB should be switched with FM. Okay, so 3500. See, now it makes me really curious. I want to just tune all these other frequencies and hear what else is going on.
2 26 14 0 1 2 26 14 0 1 2
So I can definitely see myself revisiting this game, so I'm going to keep playing this as long as it's working. But I mean, even after I complete everything, I feel like I want to come back and like look at all these other things and scan this game for the possibility of other hidden stuff, any secrets. Chevron. So for the sake of just trying to get through this, I won't linger around and read everything. I'll just do what's needed. Oh my god. Yeah, with this type of game, looking for secrets would feel really cool at the same time, because then you actually feel like you're like uncovering some kind of mystery. Page 20. He's not numbered? Yeah, I'd say that'll be a future stream. Is me just revisiting this game after I finish it. Oh, you can't loot back. No! No! Well, there's error number 1. Let me keep going. Do the letters spell out anything? Like, you mean the names of each of the sections? Ref dot initialize WZ. Process begin. Get integer XYZ. X second, Y fifth, the number from broadcast code. Okay, so get an integer. Well, I'll just try 2, 5, 6 first, and then see if it needs to be more complicated than that. Okay, so it's maybe I do need the brackets. Is this an array? So by broadcast code, this is an integer though, so it has to be numbers. So broadcast code, would that be... not enough numbers in the frequency. Yeah, Dotai, you'll definitely have to be in the chat when I revisit this game. It'd be cool to share all that information. Oh, from the station. Yeah, the thing that it was saying.
26, 14, 0, 1, 2. 26, 14, 0, 1, 2.
Okay, so yeah, Vettelpooks. If you add 2 and 0 on the end of what you put there, that would have been right. So it was the 0, 4, 0, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 4, 0. Oh. 0. 4. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Yeah, that should have been right. Maybe without the brackets? Yeah. Hmm. Maybe it's starting as the first number being 0, because that can be a thing too. So let me do it starting at 0 instead of 1, because that's kind of a programming thing. Then I'll try with hyphens in it too. I mean, that's kind of a number station thing, is that they don't just do 1, 2, 5, 2, 5, 6 or whatever. They say like 20, 14, 2, 3, 14 kind of thing. So 0, 1, 2. So instead it would be 6. God damn it. 6, 1, 4. Oh, then I'll try with brackets. Second, fifth, sixth number from broadcast code. Did I misspell anything? Capital GET dot INT. Capital GET dot INT space 610. Yeah, I'll try with hyphens now. I don't think that would be it, but it's worth a shot. Which would make it 0. Well, then there's going to be a hyphen then. Oh, but if they're pairs. That would be 6. 6. It would also be 6, 1, 2, I think. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, it would. Oh, okay.
Thanks, 3. Just pushing this update to the transmitter now. Getting the hang of it, huh? Next one coming up. 1. What does GCS mean?
GCS? What do you mean?
Yeah, no, this next one has come through with an additional note. GCS3 equals E1V1M1.
I've not seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it. Listen, let me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing. Okay, here it is. Whoa. Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last 2 must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
I like this so much. Oh, strategic crash right when I said that I like this. Game, why? Why did it last longer that time, though? See, That happened right when I zoomed in. Maybe I should just... Because I don't recall ever right-clicking, and as soon as I right-clicked, it crashed. The game's hooking me. I know I said that would be the last one, but it's like pulling me in too much. So I won't right-click at all for the rest of the game. So my resolution is higher, so I shouldn't need to right-click. I'll go find a knife to pry out my right mouse button and then regret it later. I just noticed that it's VHS tape on the table. That is so cool. Like it's a classic box with that sort of textural clear plastic over it. Okay, gotta sit through it one more time. It's all cool, but it's like once you've seen it once. Let me put my audio down. I mean, oh, that's right. That doesn't change the audio for you guys. Whoa, am I in the right ear again? That's cool.
Station
So
3, do you read me?
Oh, this thing is broken again.
Give me a sign, man. This storm is getting pretty wild.
Test.
Come on, 3, log in. Quit fucking
Test.
around.
Okay, wait, what is this? Test. Okay, Mike is back. No right click. No right click.
There he is.
Go.
Finally.
Go.
What
Go.
took you?
Go.
Is the microphone still broken in Station 3? I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah, you can't reply. You should be able to hear you, though. Can see activity registering, so your voice is definitely going through.
Oh, okay. We can chat later, 3.
Yeah, this is pretty serious. I've had a distress call from Central. There's a situation and we have to fire up signal monitoring and relay systems right away.
What kind of situation?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's got something to do with this storm. Whatever it is, it's big to want to involve us.
Shit. Okay, what do we do then?
Well, my fucking cabin power isn't holding up in this weather.
Just
I
notice
can't
that is a
process the signals
huge
myself.
space bar. My God.
2, you need to feed the frequency information through to the backup terminal in Station 3. And 3, you just need to tune, decode, and process. Just refer to the handbook on the microfilm. It'll walk you through it.
I've never done any of this stuff, so I'm not going to be much help, I'm afraid.
It's simple, honestly. You could do this in your sleep.
Okay, first one is due to appear in a minute or so. Have a quick read of that microfilm handbook. It should be on your left.
I'm gonna get suited up and restart the generator. Don't fuck it up.
Come on.
Okay, 3, we're up. Do whatever it is you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you're right. There is only one key. I wonder what the key says. What if I like zoom in by right-clicking on it to read it? See if I can remember this again. What was it? 0. No, it was 13, 0, 14, 14, 9, 3. Boom. I'm in. No way I could remember this part. So System EXCDE. Allocate 202A. Output log false.
Okay, my light here just turned green and the signal stopped. So I think you did it right. Next one coming up in 30 seconds, apparently.
Don't leave them hanging too long. I don't know what they're for, but I know we have to make them top priority or I'll get shit.
Of course, don't worry, we'll keep on top of it. Okay, there it is. Creepy sounding things, aren't they?
I don't need no radio station. I'm cheating for this one and just looking at what you guys were typing in the chat. Just watched 3 episodes in a row of the Black Mirror. Pretty sure it's classified as an overdose. 3 episodes in a row? That's nothing. Try 3 seasons. But I really want to watch that series. Also, I want to watch Stranger Things as well, because there's just tons of... I want to watch Lost also. So many TV series I want to watch. And Black Mirror as well. Ref in it. Ref in it. WZ. Rock begin. Get in it 612. I thought I heard that the Stranger Things like motion artist or whoever created like the title card or Stranger Things was involved with this game. I thought I remember hearing that. Oh. Whoops. I'll get int, not get in it. Silly me. Okay, no right clicking.
Thanks, 3. Just pushing this update to the transmitter now. Getting the hang of it, huh? Next one coming up. 1. What does GCS mean?
GCS? What do you mean?
Yeah, no, this next one has come through with an additional note. GCS3 equals E1.
Whoops. It didn't crash. I just clicked out of the window. GCS3 equals... I'm just writing this down in a text file.
1V1M1.
I've not
1V1M1.
seen it before. Check the microfilm. Might be something in there about it. Listen, let me know when you're done with that one. I haven't heard back from the transport team and I'm starting to worry.
Sure thing. Okay, here it is. Whoa.
Active scenario.
Okay, that's different.
Flashing red screen.
Yeah, quite the warning sign.
Shit. Something's going on. The last 2 must have just been testing the system. Tune it as normal and I'll see what I can find out once I get these goddamn lights on.
It's not very accurate for all these stations to be on like AM and FM. I mean, AM and FM are frequency or are modes that are very heavily regulated and require huge amounts of power. So there's like no reason why you'd want a number station to be broadcast on those, but I see they're just using them as gameplay mechanics. 11,320. Whoops. Wait. Okay. Now to use my Morse skills to not need a key for this. 0. Okay, let me try one more time. Seven. One more time. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. I think I got one of them wrong. Pretty sure this isn't 4. Da, da, da. 6, 7, it's 8. 087730. Da, 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 da. Oh, 9. Da, 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 da. There we go. This has got to be right. Oh, game, come on. Is this a new error now? I can still hear the audio, but the video froze. Oh, we're just gonna have to listen to this, this Morse. Come on. Speak to me. Game, please. I didn't even right click. Whoa. Well, damn it. Damn it, Bobby. It is 4 a.m. here.